Hello, how's everybody doing? It is Saturday evening and we are doing part 4 of the flip-flop journal. I'm so excited. This is Karen with Grace B Creations. Welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that like button as well after you watch the video or even before. It's completely up to you. But I just wanted to say hello, and I'm so excited to be starting this next part. I know that it can be a slow series, doing a junk journal series with someone. You want to get started, you want to keep on moving, and you don't have to go at my pace. Never feel like you have to go at my pace. I just know that a lot of you want to learn how I do one and work alongside of me. So I'm trying my best to get out a video every other day, at least on the journal series. I try to make that happen. I'm going on vacation next Friday. 1 week from today, I will be at the beach. We're going to be gone for a couple of nights, so I won't be able to do any videos then unless I pre-record them, but I'm not sure if I'll have time to do that. So we will have to see. But for now, today we are doing part 4, which is making the signatures. And it took me quite a bit of the day getting together my color palette. And I'm very picky when it comes to my colors. And I try to make them flow. And it took a lot longer than I thought, but I have picked out some really pretty papers. I've got some tissue paper, I've got some soft paper, I've got some double-sided paper, I've got some pretties. Look at this. I'm in love with that. Such a pretty palette. I pulled these out from my collection that I printed, so if you ask me where I got them, unless I remember, I'm probably not going to be able to tell you because I printed these up a long time ago and they've been in my stash. It would be a lot of work for me to reverse search on all of these, so if there's something that you like, I will try my best to remember where I got it from, but I cannot promise you because it's not a recent kit that I got these from. All these papers I took out of my out of things that I've printed up in the past. And then we have some, let me see, from Laura Mitchell. She did these embossing full paper size, which I absolutely love, so I'm going to use some of those. And I have some book paper, I have my embossed paper, then I have some doilies, and then I have some paper that was from Ramona. I have a good collection here, so we're going to get started on creating some of the signatures. Now, let me take a sip of my water. My mouth is so dry today. So what I did, if you're noticing a little something different on here, I went and put my closures on here before I got started with the signatures. And all I did was I just took my ribbon and I just glued it on the inside of one of the pages. Like if you when you're doing your flip-flop journal, you'll notice you have some openings. I just took a ribbon and I put it and I stitched it right there. And then on the back end, I put it inside one of the pages and I stitched it there. That's all you have to do. It's really easy. I put one on the front and I put one on the back. That way, if it gets too fat and chunky, I will have a closure. And I put this really nice key on the end of it that Laura Mitchell gave me. So excited about that. So that's the closure that ribbon I made. I wanted to get it done beforehand because I can't, it's harder for me to bring the camera over to the sewing machine, so it's not like I would be able to show you guys anyways, so it's really easy. Like I said, you just put an end inside the paper and you just stitch it. It's pretty self-explanatory, so. Alright, so the last time we did a video, I finished lining the remaining of my papers, of my envelopes. But I went and I added just one piece of paper. I want to show that to you before we get started. What I did is I took just a regular 8.5 by 11 and I folded it and I cut about an inch off and I put it on the back side, because when you go and open the back, there's only one page because most of the signatures are on the front end of it. So you just got this and this. Well, I wanted to add a little extra on the back. Instead of putting another small envelope on the back, I just folded over a piece of paper, and now I have a piece of paper on the end of it. Well, that's not cute enough for me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that I'm going to do to it. And I already got it out. Right here, I folded over a piece of my favorite embossed paper. And I'm just going to take this piece of paper here and I'm just going to slide it in and I'm going to glue it on this side here so that I can have a nice little open. I'm going to glue a U so it'll be a pocket, and then this part's going to be a flip open on the back end. So I'll have a little bit more on the back end. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and, well, let me see first which one I want on the front. Do I want this on the front? I think this has more flower. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this on the front end. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue, oops, hold on, I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. I want a U, so I'm making a pocket. So right here is where I need to glue it. All right. I don't want to get confused. Okay, so I want the U to go this way. Like this. And right down the crease. I want it right there. I want a little tiny bit at the bottom. So I'm going to have a little pocket right there, and then this is going to flip open like that, and that's the back end. And then we have this paper here, so it's going to open up like this in the back. And I'll do something with that. I'm not sure yet. Probably put it like a lace pocket or something, but now the book is complete as far as like the construction of it. So we have the front end here, we have that, and that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the back end, we've got 1, 2, and now we have that pocket in the back, 3, and then that. So we have a good amount to fill this book up with. I am in love with this book so far. I can already tell it's going to be one of my favorites. I love how it's coming out. The only part about putting these on ahead of time is that they're kind of in the way, but I didn't want to have to deal with it when the book was a little too chunky. I probably should have waited a little bit, but it's all right. Now we have to figure out where we're going to place the signatures. I do not put the signatures in every crease. That's too much. So I have to figure out, where do I want the signatures? I probably want one small signature here, and this paper is a little bit thinner right here, so I'm probably going to have to make a smaller signature there. But I think the main signature, that's the question. I don't know if I want it probably here. I'll probably put one there, and then just have little pockets here. And have a signature there. And then on the back end, we're going to do signature there. And then, of course, a little something there. So 3 signatures, 1 here. So let's get started with that. So we're going to start the first signature. So I've already got some papers aside that I've picked. Is my camera crooked or is it my paper? It's probably my paper. There we go. All right, I just want to make sure the camera's straight. Yeah. There we go. All right, so let's get started. The fun part, right? All right, I already got everything out that I want, so I don't have to go searching for anything. I have that paper. I might have to trim a couple of them. A couple of them I already trimmed. Okay, I've also got this envelope. I already pre-cut it. This was from Laura Mitchell. Actually, I think this is the one that I did. She gave me a blank vellum envelope and I went and stitched it. Because I had to make it fit the flip-flop journal, so I had to cut it. So I'm going to add that into one of the signatures. Okay. I hate it when I have everything out and then all of a sudden I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay, so I want to do the front of the first signature. So probably, I think this is the hardest part, especially if you're picky like me. So everything is going to be folded the long way. Then I'll have to trim. That would be pretty as like a flip on the other side. And if I want, I can use that as a pocket or open it up and just use that as the pocket. Probably that's what I should do. I can use probably that as the front of the signature. Usually I do signature covers, but I'm not doing that this time. That's too much work. That's something that I used to do with my bigger journals. I used to make like really fancy signature covers. I just don't have the patience for that anymore. I can do a doily front, but I think I want the other doily. Hold on, I got 2 doilies over here. I got 3 actually. I got this one, and I have one of my real pretty, don't tell me, oh no, I knew it. I knew I tried to get everything ahead of time. This is like really pretty. Okay, I'm going to place that. I think I'm going to use this as the front of my journal. I'm just going to have to go up a little bit because I'm going to have to trim. So let me just go ahead and trim. I have like a guide here that tells me how much I kind of need to trim off the bottom of the page for it to fit the journal. So it's basically just that. I'll be using this cutter a lot tonight. Okay. I was looking over to make sure I was still recording. I'm like, I better see that round red button. Okay, so that I'm going to use this as the cover for one of the signatures. So what I mean by I'm not going to do a fancy, like a cover, I mean this is the front page of the journal. I'm not doing a special symmetric cover for each journal. If you look at some of my past journals, I have like a really decorated front page of the journal for each journal signature. I'm not doing that this time. I'm just putting something really nice on the front, but they're not going to be symmetric or put a lot of work into a cover for the signature, because I want the focus to be the whole book and not just the signatures. So if that makes any sense. So, okay. So that'll be one. Now we're going to make the next page. I love using book pages. I have tissue. Okay, so that's a soft. Wait a minute, this is a soft paper. Did I want to use a hard paper for the front? Wait a minute. Did I want cardstock for the front? This one's, I really like how that looks though. I don't think I need to go, and if I put this in between, it should be okay. I don't think it's going to matter if it's cardstock or if it's softer paper. I really don't think it's going to make a difference. All right, next question. How many pages you want for your journal? Now, I was telling Laura Mitchell the other day when she asked me some advice on junk journal, flip-flop journal. You don't want to put too many pages in per signature, because the journal, the flip-flop journal in its own is kind of slim and small, so you want the focus to be on the embellishments and the way that you decorate your book. You don't want there to be so many pages that you're scrambling to decorate every single page, right? So you want to put no more than 3 to 4 papers. Like we have a doily, we have a soft paper, we have a white paper. I'm probably going to add like 2 or 3 more, and that's it. Because then we're going to have another signature with that same amount, and then another signature with the same amount. You go and add those up. You got 12 to 14 papers in your flip-flop journal, and then you're scrambling to have to decorate all those pages, and then your book ends up being so chunky you can't shut it. Yes, I own that. I am the queen of fat books, so I understand it. So I want to be better this time. I say that every time. It never works, but I want to try and get it to work this time. So, all right. Then I have this really cute, I have like an edge there I was going to use for a flip. Like this one like kind of folds over. I was going to use it as like a flip, but I'm not sure. I wonder, I'm just looking. I'm just seeing how it would look. If I put that in the center and then put the doily over. That's kind of cute. But for some reason that looks like the inside of a signature, not so much the signature itself. So I'm wondering if I love that look though. It looks really nice. I like it and I'm keeping it. All right, I like the way it looks. So this is going to be for the first one. So I'm going to open it, and this is the first page you'll see. I like it a lot. So let's just work on this. I like it. I'm going to keep it. So we get that. We have the white paper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think about maybe one more or one more in a small page. Let me see. A lot of thought goes into this. I really put a lot of thought into each page. I have some lined. Let me see. I can do a bag. And then I have the envelope. But I don't want to put all the pretty stuff in one. I want to save some for the other signatures. If I put everything in this one, we're not going to have anything for the rest. I have some tissue paper here. I love using tissue paper. So let me see, can I put that in between the white? I'm not using too much cardstock in this one, because the cardstock, there's a lot of cardstock already in the pages themselves for the lining. So you have your thickness there. I don't want the book to be that thick. I think this would look really pretty on the inside. It matches that other pink. Like that. So I'm not going to take the cutter out. I'm just going to trim that right off. That. And then of course we're going to have our lace that I'm going to line some of these pages with. I do want to add one heavy page though in each of the signatures, because if I'm going to put some lace on the edge, you don't want to put all lace on soft paper, because then it's going to be too heavy. So I know I did some cardstock. Oh wait, I do have a cardstock right here. Wait a minute, that's the same as that one. Oh, that's right, I did one soft and I did one. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I'll use this for the inside. So we have another soft color. Yeah, I did not fold that right. Hello. There we go. Okay, so I'll put that like that. Then I'm going to fold this one. Okay, you know what I should do? Wait a minute. Back up. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to use the cardstock as the front page. How do I want to do that? I want to do it this way. Okay, we're going to do this paper here. We're going to put this here. We're going to put that here. That's going to be our cover. Then this in here. No, let me trim this first. This is driving me nuts. Let me just get them all straight. Hold on, I don't have anything to guide it because it's the front page. Let me just go ahead and cut this first. Hold on. Let me just trim this first, just so I get an idea of what I'm working with. This is going to have some lace on the front of it as well on the bottom. So I want a little bit heavier of a page. I want at least one cardstock in each of the signature. The rest can be all soft paper. And when I say soft, that's meaning like regular paper, whether it's, you know, tissue or regular 8.5 by 11 printer paper, anything that's not cardstock. because I'm going to probably put lace along the bottom there. And I don't want it to be too heavy on the soft paper. So we're going to do doily, embossed paper. There's our cardstock. Next, we're going to put this pretty bluish. Then we have the tissue paper. And then we're going to put the design white paper. Has pretty edge on that. This is the one that Ramona gave me. That'll go on the inside. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and these 2. So we can put another, let me see. We can put probably 2 more in there. Let me see. I'm going to do a short page. Perfect. I love how that pink goes with the tissue right there. That's perfect. So that's a short page. See how it's filling up really fast? Because then you have the other side. So like I said, when you're doing the junk journal, like the signatures, you have to count both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what I mean? How fast that added up? So you have, I'm not going to count that because they're kind of small, full pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 10 pages in the signature already. So I'm going to stop there for this first signature. That's plenty. You don't want to go over too much. Okay? Because you don't want it to not shut. So that's the first signature. Love it. I love it. So let me just go through it really quick. I always like to pretend I'm opening the book and I'm looking through it like I have it all fixed up. So you open it up, and there's the first signature. You've got that. You have that. You have that. And you have a different color that stands out, which is really cool. And you have this pretty pink with the tissue paper. And then you have the white as the center, which is perfect because when I go to put my things in the next video, when I bind it, I'll be able to see the holes really well. So that's the first signature. I'm going to crease it down good, and that's that one. And then next, I'm going to have that opening. The next one's going to be, let me see, if we're folding it in and folding it in, I don't want my second signature to be there because that would be, if it was too thick, then this couldn't get over here to close. So you want to do a small signature on the end. So I'm going to do this really pretty paper. I'm not going to have a cardstock in this one because of how smaller it is. I had to cut this a little bit. If you notice, it's a little bit skinnier. So I'm going to have to size this down a little bit. See what I mean? How I'm going to have to size that down. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't do it that way. But I don't like putting signatures in the center because I'm always afraid it's going to be too thick to close. All right. I have to trim this either way. Okay. Let's test something really quick. All right, that's one of the signatures right here. I might be able to put it here if I don't make it too thick. Normally I like to go on the last one and do embellishments here. I like to usually make the signatures on the bottom so I can go like that, but it doesn't matter because either way it has to roll into the other anyway, so I might as well just put it here and do small pockets down the end so I can fold this in and go over. Alright, I'll do the signature here. So it's going to be here. Yeah, here. So you open it. So that one will close. And then the next one will be right here. So then it will be closed like that. And then this one will be open down here. Okay, I think everybody puts their signatures in different places. It all depends on how you want your book to flow. It all depends on how you want it. Not everybody's signatures are going to be the same. Okay. Oops, I didn't do that long. It's short enough. Let me just go a little bit more. Okay, so I think it's going to go here. I'm not binding them yet, so let me just go ahead and make the signatures, and then I'll decide when I go do the binding which I'm going to put it. But right now, I'm putting it in the center here. So let's go ahead and make at least a signature. So we have that paper, and then we have this pretty paper here. I love this. Like I said, I'm going to have to do some trimming. Making this one a little bit longer. Okay, now that one's going to have to be cut in a little bit. Oh, this thing should just stay on my desk. All right. All right, Lamissa. I have another doily. I have the envelope. Let's do the envelope for the front of this one. We did a doily on the front of last one. We can always do the envelope on the front of this one. I want to make sure that it goes over the right color paper. Let me see. I don't want to put white on white. I just want to see which paper would look really pretty going over this. Oh wait, that's really pretty. I could I don't think I like the way that looks. I should have done it this way and done a short page. But I already folded it. I might have to redo that. I'm gonna have to redo that. I'll do it for another signature. I'm not gonna like how that looks. This is the part that's the most annoying because I have to try every single piece. And oh yeah, that's right, I get this really pretty base picture. Actually, I'll probably just put it, I'm going to put the envelope over this page. It looks really pretty. Maybe I'll do a piece of embossing paper like I did with the other one. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one on the inside. Like that. It's almost like a little puzzle, you know? It's like a puzzle. A fun little puzzle. I love this piece of paper here, but it's not a fold over. That would actually look really cute, but it's not a fold over. I would have to fold it over that way, and that's way too short. I have another piece, but it's like the beige one. It's not the pink. I should have printed another one up. I suppose I could print one up right now and put you on pause. All right. Just a reminder, as I am fiddling through these papers, tomorrow I will be having a video showing you my glassine bag swap from my group. I had Elizabeth Perez, and she gave me a beautiful glassine swap. And I will be showing you guys that, and then after that, I will be doing, maybe I can do a couple more pages in this book, and then we're going to pull for the Making It Monday. And then Making It Monday, we'll be working on binding the signatures. We, actually, no, we can't. We're drawing from Making It Monday. Yeah, we're going to make it Monday and draw, never mind. Just go back, skip whatever I said. We're going to pull the Making It Monday. We're going to do the project, and then we'll have to do the binding the signatures on Monday or Tuesday. So I have to try and fit in as many videos as I can before I go on vacation. All right. Unless you guys vote for us to work on this, the flip-flop journal on Mondays, Making It Monday, that's completely up to you. Let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to draw tomorrow for Making It Monday for a project, or do you want me to do Making It Monday live working on the flip-flop journal? Let me know in the comments below what you would like to do, and then I'll make a decision by tomorrow which way I'm going to go, depending on how everybody else feels. Either is fine with me. I love doing projects with you. All right, I've got this. I've got this, but you know what? I can always use another piece of the large embossed paper. I love this one, so let me go ahead and do a long fold here. See what I mean by I don't want to do white on white, because then the design gets lost. So you want to put it over a color. So I'm going to add this piece right here in between the pink. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it right from here. That actually fits in there perfectly. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 6. So that's plenty for the signature. You know what? Just looking really quick, I wonder if I should put the tissue paper on the outside. That shows up a little bit better. Does it show up better than on there? Let me see. In the light, we've got that. No, this shows up better. I just looked in the camera. I thought this was going to show up because it's pink, but you can't really see the pink. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm going to put this tissue paper in between the embossed paper because I don't want to bind it through tissue. I want something harder. All right, so there is the second signature, and that one's going to either go here or it's going to go in here. If it goes in here, we're going to have to trim it a lot. That's why I'm thinking I'm just going to do it here. Even here, I'm going to have to trim the edges down. Actually, I'm going to have to trim the edges down right now. That won't even shut. So let me go ahead and just trim those edges down. It's those right there. So I'm going to put it as straight as I can. I'm just going to go in. I need a sip of water. Hold on. When you do a lot of talking, your mouth really gets dry fast. All right. Okay. I'm going to keep this up here because I just want to play with it. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need to trim. That shuts pretty good. I think I'm going to trim it a ½ an inch. Just a tad bit. Little tiny smidgen. Little smidgen. I'm telling you, I love this trimmer. It never fails. I've been on the same blade for like a month or 2 now, and it still cuts. All right, so here's the second signature right here. The only thing is that I'm going to have to, if we do it this way, I'm going to have to flip it like that because it's going to be in the book like this, right? Or is it going to go like this? No, wait a minute. You know what? Maybe I should go ahead and put the signature back to back. Because you open it up and you have the first signature. And then you have the page. I don't know whether I should put the signature here or here. I wonder what I did with my other books. It's hard to decide which one to do. This one's going to be way too small. I cannot use these two as a signature. I don't know why these are slimmer. It's because I had to trim down. Oh, it's because the paper ripped. I had a paper rip and I had to redo it. So this is a little bit slimmer. So if I do the signature, it's going to have to either go here for the second one or here. I really think I want to go, because it's going to close like this. Like that. So, yeah, right here. But do I want this on the front like that? I don't know. I really do want it like this though. But if I do it like this, then the signature is going to be, yeah, I guess so. I would have to, no, because, okay, yeah. It's just going to stick out a little bit, but I can put lace on the edge here. That'll be fine. So if I put the signature here, this still comes out, which is cool. We can have like a little book, right? This is going to be a signature here. Then it closes and it goes up like this. There we go. That's how it's going to go. So let's look at it really quick. So let me see where I'm at for time. 45 minutes, okay. I don't know if I'm going to get to the back signature. I'll try. I like to usually stick to an hour for my videos, because then if you don't, then it takes forever on YouTube. And they throw more ads in and stuff, and it's a pain in the butt. That's why a lot of times you'll see YouTubers will look at their time a lot. It's because of the uploading stuff. If you're a YouTuber, you understand. So, anyways, let's go ahead and look at this. So you're going to open it up. You have your first signature. Go through the signature, la 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 la. And then you're at the second page. It opens up, and you're going to go ahead and open this up. It's not together yet, so you're going to open this up, and there's a second signature. And then you can have like a pocket here. We can do like a lace pocket or something really pretty. And we'll have something pretty here. This will be the other signature. And then that will close, because we have our next pocket. And we'll have another little something small here. I'll do like a couple of pages on the end here. Close it up, close it up, close it up. And then we'll go to the back. We'll have one. And then we have that opening. And then we have this one here. This opens up to a page. So 1, 2, 3. Like that. That looks good. I like that. I think that's going to work out good. Right there. I'll have to go back to my other flip-flop journals to see where I placed it, but it's not important. We're not placing it yet. It's either going to go here or there. Either way, it's going to look nice. I'll figure it out. But so far, I'm loving how these signatures are coming out. Oops. She's already getting lost. Oh my goodness. Okay, how much time? I can probably start a really quick signature for the inside here. This is easy. I know where the next signature is going. It's going right here. So that's simple. Do I have enough papers? I might need to print up some more papers for the third signature. I did have this really cute old-fashioned paper that I got from an old magazine that someone gave me. I was thinking about using that. It's got some vintage clothing. I thought I could add as one of the pages. I think it's adorable. I love it. It's like antique ladies, and so I'm going to go ahead and use one of these for one of the inside of the signatures. It's going to look so darling. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. So I think I'm going to cut from, I'm going to have to trim it up a little bit. And it has to be cut right around, right there. I'll save these ladies for another project. Can't say much for their legs though. I cut their legs off. Ooh, good. All right. I really like that a lot. What I think I should do, I'm going to go ahead and fold it this way instead. I'm probably going to cover that part up because I don't want these poor ladies' legs being cut off there. I can probably cover, let me think for a minute. That's the only problem is that the page is too big. These pages are huge. I can probably cut it and add I don't know. I like this one too though. I like this one right here. Maybe I can do that. Glue it down. Okay. I'm going to straighten this out in a second. I know it's crooked. All right. What I'm thinking about doing is having, now that I wanted this as the front, but it won't go the right way if I use that as the front. And this is just going to be glued down over this part here. I just love this vintage. It's going to look so cute. What I can do is I can glue that down there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I figured it out. I'm going to glue this down to here. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to glue that down. Right there. And then I'm going to use this as the cover. So this is going to go this way. Because now we've got that photo, this photo, although we have, I'll cover it somehow. I just feel bad. Oh, someone's legs in the photo. But I love this photo a lot. So I'll figure something out when we decorate. For now, and I'm going to put some lace on the edge so I can cut this whole thing. Don't worry. I'm just putting together some ideas. I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit too because it's going to have to fit. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to trim it down a lot. I hope I don't cut this lady out. I love this one right here. This is my favorite. What I should do is just take this. Let me see how much I would trim that off. I'm cutting this page. I'm going to cut the wording off too. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should save this for a project instead of a signature. That way I don't want to cut too much more off of that, but that sticks way out. I'll figure something out. I'm going to put this aside. I don't want to waste all my time on this. I want to use this and I want to incorporate it somehow. So I'm going to put it aside until I can figure out how I can put it in here. Let's at least get the signature started for the back end. Although I do not have many more pages printed up. I thought I had enough printed. I'm going to have to print up one signature and a little tiny signature on the back. I do not have enough paper. I don't want to keep repeating with the same embossing paper and the paper by Ramona. I could repeat with this one because this one has a different design that she has on the back of it. So I'll go ahead and start with this. It's a different design that she did. Wow, I went through all that paper already. I'm gonna have to pick out some more paper tonight. All right, so what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna add a couple of more little pages, little pieces in. I don't have much here. I do want to do this book page. And tomorrow, when I pull for Making It Monday, or if not, depends on what you guys say in the comments, tomorrow's video, I'm going to finish up the two signatures. Then we're going to do the drawing, and then I'm going to show you the beautiful glassine swap I did with Elizabeth. Actually, I'm going to do the glassine swap first, and then I'm going to finish up two more signatures, and then we'll do the drawing or talk about Making It Monday and what we're going to do. That sounds like a plan, because we're at over an hour now, so I'm going to have to wrap this up pretty quick so I can get this out to you guys. But I think I'm going to use this though. I love this writing paper. It's just awfully thin, so I'm thinking of using it this way. It can be like a little short page. Like we can do like a little insert pocket down here or something. And then same with the book page. Actually, I might be able to do the book page the long way. I don't have any other paper. This is all I'm starting with, so I'm going to have to add to this tomorrow, guys. I might actually do the writing doily on the front of this one, though, because I really want to use this one. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to get a different one. This one's not stamped right. That one's got ink all over it. Yep, I have no more paper. I thought I had enough paper to do all the signatures. Oh my goodness. I think I added a little bit more than I wanted to each one, but that's okay. I'm going to go get some more pretty papers tonight, and then tomorrow when we finish, I'm going to have a lot more. I'm just going to put this aside for now. I'm not even going to put it in the book yet because I'm not sure how it's going to place. But that is it. That's what we have so far. I'm excited. Part 4. Tomorrow's going to be part 5. And we'll have those other two signatures in. But I love how this is coming out. This is going to be such a pretty book. Oh, and then we're going to also add a little bit of lace to it. Like, I would love to add a piece of lace to it now, because that's the most exciting part, right? I love adding lace. So right here, I already know I want to use this on the edge. I have been eyeing this all day today. Whenever I go in the drawers to pick out something, I'm like, yep, you're going in the journal. So I want to add this really pretty lace on the edge here before I end the video. So as I put this on, I want to thank everybody so much for watching tonight. I appreciate all of your comments. I'm so sorry that I'm behind on my comments. I promise I will get to them. I read every single one of them. I so appreciate all of you guys. You're so awesome. If you're new here, make sure to join the Grace Be Creations Facebook group. We have an awesome group over there. We do shares. We share our work, our projects. We do all kinds of fun stuff over there. We are doing a really awesome Advent swap for Christmas. It's going to be a lot of fun. For those who are already a part of the group, make sure that you go over to the events part in the group and put your name in for the Advent swap. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, that's going to be it. If I keep on adding lace, then I'm going to go nuts. But look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, I'm so excited for this book. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the Saturday evening. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you in tomorrow's video, and I will also see you from Monday's Making It Live. I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Have a good night.